Hello there, and welcome back to my blind let's play of Borderlands. Now what we're going to be doing this set is essentially just doing the side missions that I've been wanting to do. Yes, quite. So we're going to go into the bulletin board thing and see what we can do. Now the problem is with this video, I have to say right at the very beginning, is this is all post-commentary up until about half an hour into it, or perhaps a bit less because of editing. Simply because my computer just decided it didn't want to record it. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to activate a bunch of them, but only do a certain amount, because I kind of overestimated the amount of time that I actually had to do each one of these. So we have get a little bit on the tires, which is easy to do. Tires is spelt wrong. Circle of Death meet and greet, I try that one. The Hidden Journal one, that's one we do, and we start TK Has More Work. Shot Crystal and Legend of Mo and Marley are very difficult, well, it's not that they're very difficult. The Shot Crystal one is quite hard because of the area it's in, but Mo and Marley is particularly hard. The Scavenger Rifle one, that's something that we have to do in the next area when it comes down to the quests, when it comes down to the, what's it called, the main storyline. So I'm going to leave that until the time when we actually need to go there. Just getting rid of something I collected while scavenging for money, and then we'll head off to, I don't think it is TK Baja that we do first. First of all we need to do the Blood on the Tires one. We don't need to, but I choose to do that one because it's the easiest. Then we'll go and do TK Has More Work. So I'm sorry that I'm having to do this, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this stage. I decided to do post-commentary just so that there is something to fill in the silence. Otherwise it would just be literally gameplay and nothing else. And when it's let's play gameplay, there's always... I don't know, it doesn't look as smooth as regular gameplay, because you're interacting with the game as you're speaking. So there's a lot of looking around, there's a lot of pointing at things and explaining things, so there can be a lot of doing nothing in the game, if you get what I mean. So I thought it would be best if I actually put some commentary over the top of this. I'll take the opportunity to just describe a little bit about what's going on. I'm obviously back at college now, so that means I have less time to do these videos. Once a week is proving to be a little difficult, so much so that I'm actually considering doing it even less than that, which I know is not very good of me, seeing as though once a week is already quite minimum. If I need to, I may have to go once every 2 weeks, but I'm really hoping that won't happen. Already I have Columbus's videos, obviously, which are every fortnight, simply because they take much longer to edit because of the picture-in-picture thing. So, as it currently stands, I upload one of my videos every weekend, and I upload a Columbus video every 2 weeks on a weekend also. So if I need to change it to make it a bit longer, then I will do, but obviously I will create a video to explain all of that. There was something else I needed to mention. What was it? Well, on top of the fact that I have college, I also have other commitments as well. I have commissions to do, I have social obligations, I guess. There's a birthday party I need to go to this weekend, and socializing with other people, along with college work. I mean, there is going to college, but there is also the work I need to do at home for college, so that can also intervene. There we go, getting a little blood on the tires is quite possibly one of the easiest missions in the game. You just have to run over 10 things. What we're going to do now is going to talk to TK, just so that we can activate that quest. TK has 2 jobs for us currently, but we can't do them just yet. I don't do them in this video, just because I don't really have the time for it. I sang something there. What did I sing? It was a song from Finding Nemo. Oh, that was it. It was well, I say a song. It's just that "I'm gonna get you" thing when the anglerfish comes in. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna swim with you. And that last one, that's why it took so long for me to kill him. It was just I was getting to the end of the line, which is "I'm gonna be your best friend." But clearly, it's not as entertaining when I do it late and I forget what I said.
No? Lucky you. I only shoot skag. Mostly, anyways.
There we go. We can activate this. We get a bit of money for going to see him, and we can start these 2 quests. Like I said, we can't really be doing these yet. They aren't exactly difficult, but the places they're in are rather busy, just so to say. There's quite a lot going on there, there's a lot of skags, so it can be a little tedious. Obviously there is one of the side missions that I've already done. I did that in one of my sets previously. I didn't mean to, obviously. It was just something that I accidentally did. So we're going to make a little cut here, I think, to skip over to the next section. Oh yes, I activate the Moe and Marley one as well, simply due to the fact that I thought we'd be going to that area, but it's in fact in a different area to where I thought we would be going. So yeah, we'll be doing plenty more next time I do a side mission set. The first mission that I'm going to be doing is the journal collection, simply because I kind of want to get that one out of the way. The first one is in the same place where I died so many times. You know, I'm sure you'll remember it, where the guy with the bone shredder is. It was so much easier just to drive in here and run over everyone. You have no idea. As you can imagine, then they're all just idiots. They all run in front of the vehicle and get mowed down. So there we go, we have the bone shredder again. Not like it's any use, it's a rubbish weapon. And I try to get into this crate, which unfortunately is locked again for some reason. I couldn't get into it. So the first of the journals in this area is right by the vehicle, and it tells us a lovely story of some researcher lady.
Doll Scientific Advisor, Day 1 on planet Pandora. I have been assigned to this sector by my superiors to find evidence of abandoned alien technology, similar to that found by our competitor, the Atlas Company, in the ruins on Prometheus. Technology that many believe made them the superpower they are now. This kind of find seems astronomically improbable on a rock like this, but my benefactors believe in it enough to waste my considerable talents. I've only been here for 3 hours, and I already believe this planet will be the death of me. Scientists do not chase myths and legends.
I'm sure they don't. Okay, the next journal is here.
Day 43 on Pandora. At least I believe it to be the 43rd day I've been here. The moonlight cycles are difficult to get used to. The planet rotation day is over 90 hours long. The people that inhabit this salted dust ball are as ignorant as I've seen in this galaxy. When I attach scientific inquiry to something like the vault, I'm greeted with silly nursery rhymes and slack-jawed soliloquy about a man who knew a man who knew a man. They drift off into a stupor where I half imagine they're drunk or brain damaged and are unaware of my continued presence. If I believed in hell, I would contemplate how it compared to Pandora. Ironically, such a belief would align me with these Neanderthals.
I like her. I like the way that she talks. She should write a book and then make an audiobook of that book. So as you can see, we're in this place again, one of my least favorite places here, simply because the morons in it are just so pissing annoying. These guys and their hammers, they take off like well over 100 damage, and it really doesn't half great. You've no idea. So what I'm going to do here is just skip ahead to the point where I'm about to get journal, because this takes a while. Okay, I think that's everyone now. Just need to go on a quick scavenging hunt even. Pick up some more delicious items and rant about how much I hate this game. I really do love this game. It is very clever in the way that it works, but there are some things about it that I just don't like. Although the combat is very good, sometimes the weapons that you get are just not good enough. Obviously you'll get better weapons as you progress through the game, but the enemies also get better weapons and become more powerful also, so it's a bit difficult. Now this one, the first time I did this, it took me forever to actually find this radio log. Simply because it's in this little hidey hole here. If you're looking this way from when you come onto this building, you're not likely to look inside something that you didn't realize had a hole in it.
This is the 76th day. I was woken up, hoping I was having a reoccurring nightmare. We spent more than 36 hours earlier today relocating our campsite closer to our dig site, only to be ambushed by local wildlife that's hungry coming out of hibernation. Half of my staff was eaten alive, or killed by skags. I survived by hiding under a colleague of mine who was being devoured on top of me. His name was Carl. My emotions are deadened, and I grieve for none of them. In point of fact, the only emotion I felt was that of joy. I felt joy because his chair was always more comfortable than mine. I took his chair, and then I noticed the emissive glow on the rocks at the dig site. Day 119. I sat in the shower in tears for just under an hour. This is interesting, considering we haven't had water for days. I equate my ever-decreasing sanity with that of the population of my dig site. With the investigation of the symbols and glowing patterns at the site, we finally unearthed arguably certifiable proof of the existence of alien life having been here on Pandora. But this celebration was lonely, as I only have 2 colleagues left. And I'm not too fond of the fat girl, Chimay. I've been told that scientific...
From this point, I realize that something has gone wrong on my computer, so we can get back to my actual commentary now. Well, that's nice of my computer. It decided that it didn't want to record. It just said there was a problem with recording and deleted it. That was great. So now I have no audio for the first half of this, well, for the first 25 fucking minutes of this video. It's just completely silent, and I'm terribly sorry for that.
Discovery requires they meant until now.
Sometimes I get so pissed off with this, with doing this, because sometimes shit happens and there is fuck all I can do about it. There really isn't very much that I said that was really of any import. Oopsie daisy. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, you bastard. Jesus Christ! There we go. Could do with a bit of health for it. Where? Who is this fucker with the... There. You. Is it you? Come on, come on. Lovely. This is just fucking crazy. Let's take that. Where are you? Where are you? Seriously. Oh, whatever. Now then, hopefully, there is a nice weapon in this area that I would like to get. I mean, it's not that great, but it's quite useful. So I'm gonna, if it is here, I'm gonna take it. Now, I'm sorry about the first half of this being completely silent. That's not really my fault. And there is really nothing I can do about it. So, there we have it. Ooh, what's that? Liquid Wrath. That's actually quite a good one. I'm going to take it. Blast Defender. Apparently that isn't as good as my Matador. Let's see. I need to drop some weapons. Let's see. I don't really want the Bone Shredder, but let's get rid of small weapons because they are cheap and shit. Do I want these? That's reasonably small. That's not a pickup button. Today. Thank you.
Shots fired from these weapons have a chance of exploding on impact for massive damage.
Massive damage? Oh, did you really just say that? Good grief. Okay, so this one... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Where is it? There it is. Really didn't mean to do that. What I actually meant to do was compare with my Matador. There it is. So, my Matador has higher damage, a higher... what's it called? Magazine size. However, that one apparently has ammo regeneration. I don't know really what that means. And it has a chance to cause explosions. The reload speed doesn't really bother me. The weapon zoom is not really necessary for a shotgun. But the Matador also has plus damage, plus fire rate, and negative recoil reduction. I don't know if that's any good. It doesn't sound very good. So, no, I think I'm just going to sell that. But the Liquid Wrath, in comparison to my Burning Sniper, let's have a look. Much better! I need to be a very high level for it, though. Liquid Wrath. Plus 1% damage. Are you shitting me? Right, I may as well just sell that then. I mean, it's better, but it's still not as useful. And I still haven't found the weapon I was actually looking for. I'm hoping it's here, because it's really good. I like it. It's a combat rifle. It's a yellow combat rifle, and I really kind of like it. Now, what? Oh, hello. Delicious. Don't know what that is. Oh. Let's try that again, shall we?
What the fuck? Where is he? Where the fuck is he? There's no one else? Oh, Jesus Christ. Absolutely fucking kidding me.